Today on At Home with Your Favorite Shut-In, I am going to show you how to make a shuriken. It's paper origami, and it will end up looking like this. So my kids decided that they wanted to be ninjas for Halloween, and since there's not a lot I can do except for make things, I learned how to make one. Now, the reason I'm making a video, for one, is because the only instructions for origami that I could find just happened to be in a different language. Didn't understand it, but the pictures were good enough to manage to make one. Then later I'm going to spray paint it silver, so it'll be nice and shiny and look very metallic. And actually, they're pretty sturdy too, so you can actually chunk them. You just need to be careful that you don't hurt anybody. So what I've been doing, just to make it easier so that you can actually see what's going on, is I've been doing it in two different colors. That way you guys will definitely be able to tell what you're doing and which side you're working on. Now, for this one, we're going to use these two colors. If you do not have any square paper or origami paper, what you're going to want to do is fold it one corner to the other corner. You can just use a regular piece of paper and then trim off any of the extra off the side so that it's a perfect square, because you're going to need two perfect squares. Two. Okay. Then what we want to do is we're going to take this and fold it in half. Ta-da! Then we're going to take it and fold it in half one more time. Then we're going to put it to the side. We're going to take the other one, fold it in half. Take it again, fold it in half. Try to make it as even as possible. It's decently quick. It doesn't take horribly long once you figure out how to do it. And luckily I have the instructions in front of me so I don't have to remember. And since I've already done it, it makes it a little easier, kind of like muscle memory, and I did a lot of paper folding before, so it's not that big a deal. So now you have two the same size. Yes? You should. Okay, now the next thing that we're going to do is you're going to take one of the corners and fold it. And yet I realize that I'm going out of frame whenever I'm actually pressing the fold down, but it can't really be helped, sorry, because I'm using a tablet to record this. We're going to fold this top corner down like this, and this one like this, so it'll be folded up, folded down. And then you'll want to set them on the paper in front of you, kind of like that. Okay. And then you're going to do the same thing with the other one, just the opposite direction. So then you have two, just like that. So now that you have it like this, what you're going to do is fold it over. Like this. You want it to make a triangle. You also will want to look at the back right here. This part right here is touching. So you want it as close to touching as possible. If it makes it easier, you can actually even fold this in half. That way when you fold it, there will be a crease right here, and you'll be able to see the crease right here and know that you did it in the right spot. I don't really need that, so I don't do it. Then you'll fold the bottom half after you, because this is what you started with. Fold this over, then you'll fold this part. You'll make a shape like this. On the other side, you will see this. Lovely. And we're going to put that down. You're going to do the other side the same way. Just fold it down to, if you did where the crease is. I'm going to try to do it up here so that you can see. Just make that right there, and then you can see there's a little crease. You can see the little bump that I made right there. Then you'll do the same thing to the other side so that it makes another triangle. Perfect. Now I like my creases to be real stiff. That's why I do it on the table and then push down. So you will have two face down on your table that look like this. Mine will be in different colors. Then you will want to take yours that's like this, flip it over this direction so that you can see a shape here and then two little triangles. You're going to take this one and leave it with your big triangles. Overlap them to where the square part is connected right here, or it looks like the seam is even. So it looks like this is making a square right there. Okay, and all of these are facing the same direction. The point is facing the same direction. Then what you want to do is take this, fold it down, so it'll be at a point like that, and then take it and tuck it in right here. Lovely, yes? So you can see how it's tucked in under this. Okay. Then you're going to take the bottom part, do the same thing, fold it over. Sadly, it's much easier if you can see it. But fold it over like that. I like to crease it ahead of time before I tuck it in, just to make it go in easier. And then you tuck it right in under that. If it doesn't fit snug, just wiggle it. It's still loose right now. So these will wiggle just fine. Okay, then you will have this. Isn't that lovely? Very pointed, nice and even. You flip it over and then you see the same thing on the other side. So now what you have to do is make this portion into the square and fold this part over. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to fold this down. Like that, just fold it down. And then tuck it in to this one, this little triangle here. Just tuck it right in there. This would probably be a lot easier to see if I had any type of a different camera, which I do not. So you got one right there. And then you'll do the same thing at the bottom, fold it over and crease it so that it'll go in nice and smooth. And then just tuck it in to right here. Right here. You want to tuck it in right beside this one. It'll make it nice and stiff. And this is going to be tight, and you want it to be tight, nice and snug, so that it doesn't come apart later if your kids do start chunking it around and whatnot. But then I squash the ends just to make it a little stiffer, a little more pointy, so it looks sharper. And that is all you have to do. It takes a total of maybe 10 minutes to make one. I'm sure I probably could have done it faster if I wasn't showing people how to do it. Then all you have to do is spray paint, but both sides will have this cross in the middle and then pointy ends all going the same direction, kind of like a pinwheel. All right. I also know how to make shurikens. Oh wait, no, sorry, these are shurikens. Kunai knives. So if anybody's interested, let me know and I can show you how to do that.